Hello everyone and welcome to Motivation for the Day. So glad you could join me. Today we're diving deep into two powerful words that have the potential to completely reshape your life. Stay hungry. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Stay hungry? I just had lunch. But I'm not talking about that rumbling in your stomach. I'm talking about a different kind of hunger. A hunger for more. A hunger for growth, for knowledge, for achievement. It's that fire in your belly that wakes you up in the morning, that inner voice that whispers, "What's next? What else can I do? Who else can I become?" Think about the greatest innovators, artists, and leaders in history. Steve Jobs famously ended his Stanford commencement speech with this very advice: stay hungry, stay foolish. What did he mean? He meant never lose that desire to learn, to push boundaries, to challenge the status quo. He understood that the moment you feel full, the moment you think you've arrived, is the moment you stop growing. Complacency is the enemy of progress. It's easy to get comfortable, isn't it? We reach a certain goal, we get the job, we finish the project, and we think, phew, I've made it. We sit back and admire our accomplishment, and you absolutely should celebrate your wins. Acknowledge your hard work. But don't let that celebration turn into a permanent vacation. Don't let the finish line of one race become the final destination of your entire journey. Staying hungry means seeing every achievement not as a final peak, but as a base camp for the next even higher mountain. It's about cultivating a mindset of continuous improvement. It's asking yourself, this was great, but how can I make it 1% better next time? It's being a lifelong student, always curious, always exploring. Think about it in your own life. Maybe you learned a new skill, fantastic. But what's the next level of that skill? How can you apply it in a new, creative way? Maybe you completed a fitness goal. Amazing. What's the next challenge? A longer distance? A heavier weight? A new sport altogether? The hunger is what keeps you moving forward, preventing you from stagnating. This isn't about being ungrateful for what you have. Far from it. Gratitude is the foundation. You can be incredibly thankful for where you are while still being incredibly hungry for where you're going. They aren't mutually exclusive. In fact, they feed each other. Being grateful for your current abilities makes you excited to see how much further you can develop them. So, how do we cultivate this hunger? First, get curious. Ask questions. Read books outside your field. Talk to people with different perspectives. Expose yourself to new ideas. Curiosity is the spark that lights the fire of hunger. When you're curious, you realize just how much you don't know, and that creates a powerful desire to learn more. Second, set compelling goals. I'm not just talking about small, easy-to-reach goals. I'm talking about those big, audacious goals that scare you a little bit. The ones that make you think, can I really do that? Those are the goals that will pull you out of your comfort zone. They demand that you grow, that you learn, that you become more than you are right now. That's what true hunger is all about. Third, surround yourself with other hungry people. You know the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by people who are complacent and content with mediocrity, that attitude will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, ambitious, and constantly pushing themselves, their energy will be contagious. They will inspire you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. And remember, staying hungry also means being willing to fail. You can't be afraid to try something and fall short. Every failure is just data. It's a lesson. It's feedback on how to approach it better next time. The people who are truly hungry aren't afraid of looking foolish. They're more afraid of the regret that comes from not trying at all. That's the stay foolish part of the equation. Be willing to be a beginner. Be willing to ask the dumb questions. Be willing to take a chance. Let's take a moment and be honest. It's not always easy. There will be days when you feel tired, discouraged, and just want to coast. That's normal. That's human. On those days, it's important to reconnect with your why. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What is the deeper purpose driving you? Is it to provide a better life for your family? To make a meaningful impact on the world? To realize your own full potential? Your why is the fuel that will keep your hunger alive when motivation wanes. Think of your potential not as a fixed container, but as an ever-expanding universe. Every new thing you learn, every challenge you overcome, every goal you reach doesn't fill the container. It expands it. It reveals new horizons you never even knew existed. Staying hungry is the act of constantly pushing on the walls of that universe, making it bigger and bigger. So my challenge to you today is this. Find something to be hungry for. What's one area of your life where you've become a little too comfortable? Your career, your health, your relationships, your personal growth? Identify it. And then, set a new exciting goal for yourself. Something that sparks that fire inside you. Don't let the feast of yesterday's success become the reason you starve tomorrow's potential. Celebrate what you've done, be grateful for where you are, and then, look to the horizon with a glint in your eye and ask, what's for dessert? Stay curious, stay ambitious, stay driven, and most importantly, stay hungry. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of motivation. I'd love to hear in the comments what you're hungry for right now. Let's inspire each other. Until next time, keep pushing forward.